So part 3 of section 2.3 is going to just have a few more examples. We're going to do 4 through 12 on this video. When you have sets listed out in set builder notation like number 4 is, I do recommend most of you are going to be best if you actually can write out what actually is the elements in there. So natural numbers start with the number 1, and we're going to go all the way up to 10. So my universal set is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I don't include 10. Be careful because it's less than 10. A, when I look at this problem, is natural numbers that are odd and less than 10. So that would be 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. B is my natural numbers and they're even, less than 10. So that's 2, 4, 6, and 8. And C, for this problem, is natural numbers less than 6. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Please list those out first because it's going to make the problem easier for you to do. So we're going to start off, and again, we need to be clear on what we're starting off with. We have to do the complement inside the parentheses there first. So A complement would be looking at A, which is my blue set up here, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. And then I'm looking back up at my purple set and saying, what's left over? What did I not just use? So if I look up there, 1 is used, 2 is not, 3 is used, 4 is not, 6 is not, and 8 is not, which is actually, again, just the even numbers, which is actually equal to B. So now our next step is going to do the inside of the parentheses. So we're going to do A prime union C, which says put everything in, right? So C is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now I look at A and say what's left over. I already used the 2 and the 4. I need to add the 6 and the 8. My last step is to do the intersection, which is what's the same. And I'm going to highlight here just so it's super clear. B up here is my set 2, 4, and 6. My A prime here, which is that parentheses that we just did here, is listed here. And I'm saying what is the same between those two highlighted pieces that I have. So if I look at that, the 2 is the same, the 4 is the same, the 6 is the same, and the 8 is the same, which actually is just set B. So 2, 4, 6, 8, or set B. Please write them out. Do not try to do these in your head. You will make mistakes. Show your steps out. All right, the last grouping here that we're going to look at is 5 through 12. And again, we're going to determine our answers if they're empty set, set A, or the universal. And we're assuming that there is something in A and there's something extra in U. That's what this parentheses here mean. Empty, it's not empty set, so there's something there. A doesn't equal universal, which means there's something in there. So some of you may be better to just draw a general picture here to look at the picture and answer some of these questions. So number 5, A intersect A prime, which is what's the same. By definition, there is nothing the same between these because it's what's left over. So remember, A is here, right? A prime is everything on the outside. So there's nothing that's the same. Number 6 says the union, which means put everything in. So that would be everything that's colored in. So that would be my universal set for that problem. Number 7, A union empty set, which is put everything in. Well, empty set is nothing, so it doesn't change any values. B, A intersect empty set, which is saying what's the same between these. Well, empty set has nothing, so nothing can be the same. A complement, which is the green up here. Universal is everything in the box. So union says include everything. So remember, the universal set would have been all of this. So everything is colored in. So my answer there should be the universal set. Going to number 10, the intersection of those two. So my universal set is the whole thing colored in blue. A is my yellow portion. So what's overlapping is only the yellow portion. So that is equal to A. I'm just going to write what number 11 and 12 are up here so I can keep the graph, the sketch I have. So on number 11, the universal set with a union, if anything, is coloring everything in. So it's still, again, my universal set. So number 9 and number 11, it didn't matter if it was the complement or the A. Universal is everything already. So there's nothing extra. Number 12, you need to differentiate between number 12 and number 5 because it's easy to misread them. Number 5, we have the A and the complement, which there's nothing that overlap. Number 12 actually says A intersect A, which are the same set. So that's equal to A. Double check your symbols on these problems because they're quick to do but easy to make a mistake on.